Incredibles 2 was directed and written by Brad Bird. It's been 14 years since the first Incredibles, and we are finally back to one of Pixar's biggest treasures. And in the sequel we follow the Parr family once again because an entrepreneur has an idea to bring superheroes back into law. And Elastigirl goes to save the world as Mr. Incredible gets left home to take care of the kids. And I had the same fear as many people watching the first trailer, which is the only one I saw. Are they just going to redo the first film and just reverse the roles between mother and father? No, what this film does is bring a balance between these two elements that these two characters in their lives have to find a balance in themselves, in saving the world and in protecting their children, in being a mother and a father. The movie does really well in showcasing how heroic it is to be a parent, much like we didn't see in the first film. And we do get a lot of balance as well in seeing what Elastigirl is doing and what Mr. Incredible is doing. There is a lot of humor in these situations, there is a lot of drama, there is a lot of action, and the movie finds this perfect balance in tone and in pacing that I was extremely happy to see unfolding. And the film, unlike the first Incredibles film, comes in the midst of this superhero explosion that we have today in film. And it has a lot of clever commentary to say about that, and about our perception of superheroes, and the perception that people in the world of the Incredibles have on superheroes. And it utilizes that really, really well to offer some in-depth, clever, intelligent commentary. It also has a lot to say about fatherhood and motherhood. And again, the balance that it finds in these characters, it's extremely riveting to watch. And I have said this in past reviews, but Pixar continues to up their game movie by movie. The colors in this film, the shadows are electric. They pop out of the screen, they make it feel like a comic book, and there are moments in this film that just left my jaw dropped at how good the animation was. There are action sequences in this film that I just want to hug and applaud the animators because they did a tremendous job with this film, and so did Brad Bird. The fact that he waited 14 years to make this story because he wanted to make a movie that was at least as good as the first one is worthy of praise, because he did a movie that is as good as the first one. And how they utilized Jack in this film with a little tease at the end of the first film is so great. There are so many surprises that come with Jack and what he does in this film and how he helps the family grow, because these characters, despite 14 years have passed, they feel fresh, fully realized, they develop throughout this film, and they are all utilized in very clever ways. And I like how the film showcases the superheroics and superheroes working together in the film a lot. Again, understanding the kind of culture that we live in right now, unlike we did in the first Incredibles. The first Incredibles is also worthy of praise because of its amazing villain in Syndrome. In here, that's the weakest part of the film. It's the one part where no surprises come in. It's the one part that feels underwhelming, even in the very mechanics that it finds itself in this film. There are portions of this film that feel very exposition-y about the villain, and you can tell right away, beat by beat, step by step, how the villain is going to unfold. And even after the villain is revealed, you are expecting some kind of swerve, or at least some kind of diversion when it comes to how it will be utilized. But it really is even weaker than that. And due to the other strong aspects of the movie that might just not bother many people, to me it is a weaker aspect of the film, but it's not something that takes away from any of the good parts of it. The Incredibles 2 proves to be a great sequel that was worth the wait. It was worth the hype. It understands its characters and the world they live in. It understands its audience and how much we waited for this film. And it understands the world we live in. And there are actually clever debates, clever commentaries. There are actually intelligent conversation, adult conversations in this film that make you understand different ideologies and different perceptions that people in the world of The Incredibles might have. I was so happy with this film. I felt so much watching it. I was surprised at how much I loved it. Incredibles 2 is definitely a must-watch if you were expecting anything else. It was truly incredible, and I will say that Incredibles 2 is a collector's item. Now, what did you think of Incredibles 2, my beautiful geekies? Were you hoping it would be better than the first one? At least just as good? Let me know in the comments below and let me know how you rank the Pixar films. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. I can't wait to bring you so many other reviews this week and next week, going back to Portugal. But before that, I also got my Sicario 2 review, so stay tuned for that and for my review of the first Sicario before that. Thank you so much once again. You guys are the best. And so until the next review, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so we can be geek. Unite!